All right, welcome back to the job site, building a multi-million-dollar spec home with me, David Windsor. We just got done with the footings, and we're headed towards the walls. You can see behind me, we got a little bit of rebar going straight vertical, and we're about to start with the foundation walls. The foundation of a home with the footings is everything. It's the foundation. It's what holds the structure up. It is, if you get the foundation wrong, you have nothing else going right. If you're out of line just by a couple degrees, you're in trouble. Are you getting the foundation of your life in check before you start backfilling, before you start putting dirt on, and before you start framing? Because now you're going vertical. Now you're actually taking on some real weight, and then you're going to bring back all this dirt 10 feet high, and you're going to fill it up, and you're going to put all this weight on your foundation walls. And if your foundation walls aren't strong enough to bear all that weight of all that dirt, the thousands and thousands of pounds, those walls are going to cave in and collapse, and therefore you're in a house of cards. So make sure that you build your foundation right. If you're not spending time on your body, your mental, your health, your relationships, your inner peace, whatever it is for you, if you're not spending time on building that foundation, well, then the second you backfill to get this pretty little house that you've designed in your brain, this multi-million-dollar scheme, whatever the thing that you have going on in your brain that you think is going to click like that, if you don't take the time to build a strong foundation, you're not going to have what you want. So my tip today is make sure that you build your foundation walls tall and strong, and they're able to bear some weight before you actually put some pressure on them. Building spec houses can be risky business, but it can also be extremely profitable. Well, I just quit my job to start a construction company. We're going to be building our first spec home on this lot with this view, with an over $2 million listing price in the incredible town of Park City, Utah. So as a first-time home builder, how are we going to do it with little money and still be profitable? Follow me on this series to find out. My name is David Windsor, and this is building a multi-million-dollar spec home from start to finish. Another monumental day on the job site. Oh baby, more concrete going in the ground. We got walls going up. There's action all over here. There's dump trucks from another site. Sky Ridge is starting to go. Oh man. It's a big day though. Pouring walls. Just like anything else, concrete is always a monumental step. It's a critical path item that you can't move forward on the rest of the project until it's done. So, always big to get concrete in the ground. These walls are looking good, man. These guys are leveling it out, making everything look pretty. We thought we were going to be about a week behind schedule, and the concrete company was able to get concrete sooner than they thought. So we're actually thought we were going to be about a week behind schedule, but we picked up about 3 days. So everything will take. Positives all the way. Something positive, we'll take it. All right, welcome back. It's a beautiful day. The wall pour went great. I actually filmed the greatest video in wall pouring history, explaining to you all the wonderful things that went in between the walls and how it worked with the plans and what we were doing in the middle of it. And it was this great video for about 9 minutes. And then I turned around and I realized I never hit record. So I didn't document anything during the pour, which is a bummer. It's a big bummer. So this is what we got going here. So you can see walls are poured. We actually got some plumbing going in. We got waterproofing coming today for the exterior part of it. But there's a lot of exciting things when these walls get poured. But the thing with walls, this is an 8-inch wall, and in between it we had, rebar 12-inch on center going all the way up, and all that rebar supports obviously the concrete, the tension strength, and the biggest part about all the walls and everything is how much weight they take on. What they do, they're the foundation. They go up and they bear all the weight of the dirt that comes in, the backfill, and then the house. I mean, the floors now sit on the walls, and it's a great thing when you get to the step in the construction portion of it. But as you can see, I skipped the video that I was supposed to record, and now it's all buttoned up. Everything is done. And so just like that, if you don't take time to reinforce the things in your life, and you don't really take it and you pour that concrete and it disappears, no one knows. No one knows that you didn't do the work on that foundation for yourself. And you pour the concrete and it looks like everybody else's. Everybody else's walls with concrete and their foundation looks exactly the same as yours. But what's inside? What did you take the time to work on? Because if you didn't take time to work on your foundation, and it's frail and it can crumble easily, just like a house. And so you got to take the time to, when you're building your walls and your foundation, to make sure that you do it correctly. You take the time. And you know, when we build a house, we take time in the beginning. When it always looks like we're going slower than everybody else, because we do our due diligence, we take our time. I keep my excavator on site to do all the walls, all the backfill, all the driveway, the gravel, all that stuff. We get 100% done, so that when he leaves and demobilizes off the site, he never comes back again. Where a lot of people leave a couple things unbuttoned and they're like, he'll come back at the end to fix that. So in the beginning, we move a lot slower because we take our time to get everything right and done right away. And then in the end is when we pass everybody else. So in the beginning, it looks like we're a month behind everybody else, but at the end, we really start making headway against, you know, the neighboring homes and other contractors around here. And that's how we can build a home in, you know, less than 10 months. But it's because we get the foundation right. So when you're working on your foundation, whatever you have going on and the changes you want to make in your life, you know, you're going to need a strong foundation, and make sure that you get that reinforcement inside those walls correct, because if you don't, you're going to be in for a big hurt at the end of the day. So that's all I got with the walls. This is I don't even know what week we're on, but it's exciting. We're moving forward. So we got waterproofing coming, we got plumbing, underground, and backfill next week. So thanks for watching. This is Construction Secrets. Don't forget to check out my davidwindsor.com to get those free downloadable templates. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this YouTube channel with your friends. Thanks for watching. See you next week.